everybody. As you notice, I don't have a placard behind me stating what lecture this is because we're not going to cover any new material. This is just a 5-minute or less catch up and tell you where we are kind of thing. But if you take a look at our Moodle page, you'll see that statics lecture number 9 covered section 2.5, which is the last section in chapter 2. We also have the quiz over chapters 1 and 2, which says it's due no later than September 13th, which is today, but the quiz will be open all weekend, so you can take it at your leisure over the weekend. Also, submit homework chapter 2 due no later than Friday, September 13th. Also will be open over the weekend. So I won't record statics lecture 10 until Monday, and on Monday there will be a new lecture posted here under chapter 3, forces and moments. If you take a look at your textbook, chapter 3 is really a continuation of chapter 2. We add in a little bit of another set of equations and another set of pieces of information that have to be satisfied, which are moments. And so we're going to go through that really rigorously. But each of those it's vector stuff once again. So we're going to talk about cross products a little bit, which we had introduced in chapter 1, but we're going to talk about the vector math of cross products and get into that a little bit in order to find moments, especially when we're talking about 3 dimensions. Now, when we cover chapter 3, there are 4 sections that we will talk about. There are some of the subsections that we will omit from our conversation, but each of the 4 sections will be covered at least in part. And for that reason, we'll spend Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the following Monday on chapter 3. Then we'll do chapter 4, which is a lot like the last section of chapter 2, where we sort of add this punchline of equilibrium of rigid bodies. When we talked about the equilibrium of forces and equilibrium, when we were talking about the statics of particles in chapter 2, we had the opportunity for 3 equations and 3 unknowns. When we talk about the equilibrium of rigid bodies, we have the opportunity for 6 equations and 6 unknowns. So that means we have a lot more computing power once we start considering moments. However, it's really, if we maintain an organized presentation of our material, the material is no more difficult. Just we need to make sure that we keep all of our ducks in a row and keep everything in order. So that's it for today. Please submit your homework and your quizzes over the weekend, and on Monday we'll get started with chapter 3. Have a great day. Bye.